And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Luis Castillo. What do you got on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trey Turner. And we're off and running in a brand new season.
4 o'clock.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That's low. That's a ball.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Castillo, a righty that throws with power. 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's a ball.
Just getting started here in San Francisco. Next offering is fouled back. And now 2-2. That one missed. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think Suarez throw to first in time. Judge out on the play. Back here in San Francisco. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That's too low. Ball 2. Inside, just missed. And there's a strike. Payoff pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball,
that's outside.
Not everything is in your control.
Andy Pajes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A soaring shot to center. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kelly takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
Ball.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here on opening day. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they're up by 3. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Line drive. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 now. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Top of the second, so now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Ian Happ.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Happ lays off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses.
That's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
That missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone.
No, ball.
swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his...
A swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. One away.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Anthony.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. High fly ball out to left field. And there are 2 outs. Jackson Merrill, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Merrill checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Just a slow ground ball this time, but it kicks foul. In the air to left center, and that is that. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. Cedric Mullins digs in now.
Wood!
The 0-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Sets him down looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Trey Turner at the plate.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here in San Francisco as we go to the last of the third. Andy Pajes now at the plate. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
Ball one.
That's a ball.
Line drive to short and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got a changeup and a pretty good one, too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, now it'll be the Cubs DH, Aaron Judge.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. And that misses.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Takes it in for the out. Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. On to O'Hearn. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn.
You know, these
No,
Pirates
that's out.
doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot.
That's a ball.
And I think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Lau at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that skips in the dirt. Lau goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Lau around second, headed for 3rd. And he's got himself a triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Hard hit to 3rd. Gets it to 1st, and there's 2 away. Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Up the middle, Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And it's fouled away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder.
Two down, bases empty. Cedric Mullins, the next Cub to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andy Pajes digs in now.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
That one off the mark. Ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Happ gets under it. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. He's 2 for 2.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Dennis Santana gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
In the air, left field. This looks like extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Judge swings through it for strike one. Late with the swing there.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
Slider right there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That's in. Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Hit on the ground to the right side. It's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And there's 2 away.
Hey! Ha!
O'Hearn off of first with 2 away.
That's inside. Ball.
The 1-2.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. O'Hearn ground second on his way to third. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. So 2 down. Down the left fielder, Roman Anthony. They turn things over to the southpaw, Tim Herron.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget it.
Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. It's 6-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
What's
Checks
your
his swing. Appeal down to third. And he won a round. This game's a bit of a blowout. Yeah, let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know,
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
That's a foul
and
ball.
A foul ball. Swings through that one.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Gets him to chase after that one. Fought off foul. The Buccos up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. coming out of the bullpen and throwing beanies. So up next for Chicago, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Anthony on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Oracle Park. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pappas. New arm out of the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Bichette takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Michael Garcia.
Ball one there. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Nice grab to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in San Francisco. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Palencia, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Cedric Mullins.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel Good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Greg Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Matt Shaw. Runner on first with one down for him. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw saved. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Got him. 2 away. So back to the top of the order. Here's Turner now. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a pop-up. Contreras under it, and he's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. On the ground to the left. Foul. And it goes just foul. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming. And
no, that's
some
a
serious
ball.
bat speed to generate contact like that. And no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Nope,
crazy.
That's outside.
Suarez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And a big swing and a miss. First and second, no outs. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield.
That's high, that's the ball.
I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That one lifted to left, half under it. And there's one away. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Here comes Loud. The run scores all the way from first.